Well, I'm coming to the 4-week mark tomorrow of recovery from the hip surgery. So I thought I'd put one last video together, and I'm actually up at a place which is very close to my heart. What a lovely day. I often wonder what it would have been like for the soldiers on there. Let's try and recreate it, eh? Minutes to go, and I thought, oh, shall I do this or not? All I keep reading on YouTube is, oh, you'll regret it, and all the scare stories. Then you soon realise most of them people just do scare stories. If you follow the channel, they actually do scare stories anyway. It doesn't matter what it's about. They probably haven't had a hip operation. They just run the channel for money. Well, I'm coming to the 4-week mark tomorrow of recovery from the hip surgery. So I thought I'd put one last video together, and I'm actually up at a place which is very close to my heart. Hadrian's Wall in Northumberland. I just absolutely love this area. I'm going to spin the camera around now, just let you see why. The wall, it's about 70 odd mile long. Many years ago in the 1980s, I actually walked the entire wall for something like 4 days it was. Thursday afternoon we set off, 4 of us, and we got there Sunday lunchtime, just in time for the pub opening. And we got a lift home. Ends up in Cumbria. It starts in Wallsend, hence the name Wallsend. But yeah, I've really wanted to come up here, and I just thought it'd be nice when the weather gets a bit warmer. I'll go up to Northumberland and just have a good look. There's some ruins of the wall just here, and I'll show you them in a second. And they are great. So I feel as I'm walking a lot better. Still got knee trouble, but I had knee trouble since the 1980s. It's not going to go away. Not without surgery, but one thing at a time. The hip was bad enough. Well, it wasn't as bad as I thought, if I'm honest. So let's see some of the ruins of the wall here. I'll take you around, and there it is. I did walk along the top of that during the charity walk we did. I don't think I'd be doing that now. Let's try that. There you go. Excuse the hand. Shut the gate. Have a little walk down those walls. So it is nice to get back into doing these sort of things and just having a walk around. So if you've had your hip surgery, or you're due to have some, set yourself a little target of somewhere you like and go and see it. Head up there. This was my go-to just before surgery. I haven't been able to come up here for a long time and just have a little stroll. I'm having to stop every now and then just for my knees, but that's normal. What a lovely day. I often wonder what it would have been like for the soldiers on there. Let's try and recreate it, eh? The sun was shining when I set off from my hometown of Birtley, but it's still a lovely day. Don't mind that, you know what I mean? So what I want to do is I just want to say thank you to everybody who has been absolutely superb, sending me emails, Facebook messages, YouTube messages. Many people that weren't even going to go ahead with the surgery because I pointed out that I very nearly walked out with minutes to go, and I thought, oh, shall I do this or not? All I keep reading on YouTube is, oh, you'll regret it, and all the scare stories. Then you soon realise most of them people just do scare stories. If you follow the channel, they actually do scare stories anyway. It doesn't matter what it's about. They probably haven't had a hip operation. They just run the channel for money, and they know that fear sells. Any type of fear gets people clicking. Oh, I need another break. That's the need. Just what I needed. A nice little seat. Right, I'm going to tell you about 2 gadgets. Here we go. You must get them. So here's an image of the first one. I bought this from Boots at £3.50. It's a really long shoehorn. I'll tell you what a difference it was for getting me shoes on a morning. And it's okay, people saying they'll help you and they'll come round and see you. And I got a lot of people. I had some lovely helpers, 3 real good helpers, and I would have been lost without them. But I have to say, you feel like you're a burden to them, don't you? And I know you're probably not, but you think, oh, I can't ring people to come put my shoes on, or to come and help get me, you know, I've dropped something on the floor or something like that. So there's the first one, the shoehorn. I paid £3.50 at Boots. Get yourself in and get one. You will need one, especially further down the line, because you can't bend over for many, many weeks. I'm 4 weeks in tomorrow, and I know I'm not allowed to bend over yet, and I'm not going to try. So putting the shoes on is good. And speaking of bending over, there's another thing you need. It's this. Yep, you need the grabber. You don't realise how many times you drop things in one single day, or even in an hour. I must have used it in these nearly 4 weeks. I must have used it 500 times easily. You drop things all the time, but you don't realise. And I just thought, wow. And again, you can't ring people up and say, I've dropped something, can you come pick it up for us? You've got to do it yourself, haven't you? But you need your independence. So them 2 things, that's my tip for the day, right? Get them 2 things, and you might just be glad you did. It'll cost you probably under 10 quid for the pair. The hospital gave me the grabber, and I thought it was a bit over the top. I thought, what's the point of that? But very quickly I realised I needed it. And then I bought the shoehorn, just wondering how the hell to get my shoes on without ringing people up. So thanks very much. End of my journey.